Good morning, this is Shaman Oracle reading for November the 13th, 2022. And this is the last reading for today, and it is for Pisces. Hello Pisces, I hope you are well, and I already put the cards out for your reading, and I think they are pretty good cards. We are starting with the left card, which is Freya. And Freya relates to phases and cycles and says there is a beginning within every ending, and illusions are revealed and released. And I'm very happy that Freya came out because she relates to Norse mythology. She's a goddess of love, beauty, fertility, sex, war, and also gold, like beautiful jewelry. And well, Freya, she belongs to the Shamanic peoples. They are coming from northern Germany and southern Scandinavia, like Denmark, Sweden, and also relates to Anglo-Saxons of Britain, and is expanded to the south, to the Celtics, the Baltics, and Slavic people. So Freya, which means lady, is the Norse goddess of the moon and love. She is the twin flame of Odin and a warrior goddess who offers deep spiritual and physical protection to those who call on her. She will stand before you with her shield and spear, keeping you safe from harm. She works closely with moon energy and helps us recognize that our life is a cycle that is always changing. She herself is the maiden, the mother, and the crone aspect of all women, and guides them to see the wisdom these cycles bring. We all go through phases and cycles of growth, and Freya is the energy that supports this. She has a raven spirit totem, beautiful, which is said to represent her capacity to travel between heaven and earth. And did you know that the ravens, they are very, very intelligent birds? So that's good too, isn't it? A phase of your life may be coming to an end, Pisces, but it's important to acknowledge it's not the end. When one door closes, another opens. You may have been desperate for change, but now that change is here, and you could feel a little bit vulnerable. Know that the mighty goddess Freya, she will guide you, and illusions are now being revealed so that you can leave behind anything that is false and step into your peaceful, warrior-like energy and welcome the changes you deserve. Tie up all the loose ends and take heart. And the message of the card is, this is an exciting time for you, Pisces. Wonderful, I think. Next card is the Shaman Stream Oracle card, and it is called Perfect Storm. And a perfect storm is an invitation to act now and the courage to step into life and sheltering you from turbulence. When the perfect storm appears, it cautions you to be ready for an exciting, if turbulent, time. The winds are picking up, and you need to make sure that you are close to the eye of the storm, or you will be buffeted by gusts that may take you far from where you need to be. The key is to remain centered and balanced and bear witness as the forces build in intensity. Notice how the loose stuff is starting to fly around and recognize how little of it you truly need. Let go of those thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes that clutter your heart and cloud your mind. Then the storm will be absolutely perfect for you. If you wonder what you might lose during the perfect storm, know that it is those things we are most attached to that are taken first, as if life were trying to unburden us of our righteous self-importance. Let it all go with the wind. The less you resist the change brought by the perfect storm, the happier you will be. Ride the winds to your next destination and embrace the rain or the snow. Remember that every time you try to argue with nature, you lose. The perfect storm can also be a call for you to seize the moment. There might be a great opportunity that you need to take advantage of right now. Carpe diem. Here, time is of the essence. It may be gone shortly, so do not hesitate and go ahead. Bite off more than you can chew. Why do I think now of Frank Sinatra? Well, I think it's his song. I did it my way. So Pisces, it says that you should bite off more than you can chew and take the storm on in all its terrifying greatness, experiencing the fullness of life. Wow, wow, wow. And the message says you will succeed. How about that? Beautiful, right? So that was that one. Now we come to the Oracle of the Seven Energies. And the Oracle of the Seven Energies, that card relates to energy number 2, which is water. And funny, because water is also the element that Pisces is in, right, Pisces? So let's find out what this card is all about. Feeling the world. Feeling the world is sensitivity to the feelings of others, awareness of the whole world, and a broader perception, empathy, overload, and also sometimes overwhelm. Empathy reminds you that you are not alone. It is a beautiful capacity to feel the connectivity all around you, giving you a profound sense of belonging and a broader experience of being part of the larger whole. That said, it can also be overwhelming, especially when you don't know where you end and the rest of the world begins. Now is the time to be clear about your boundaries. Ask yourself whose energy you have tuned into. You might find it's not even yours. If you are feeling off or drained when you are with someone, they may be taking your energy. In such an instance, this connection is not good for you, no matter how charismatic the person is or how attracted to them you may feel. Do not mistake codependency for closeness or allow your boundaries to become too brittle. Trust your instincts and take care of you. Practice saying no. Avoid the temptation to turn off and go numb. Instead, be present. Somewhere in the middle of this feeling spectrum is where the magic is. You are also being asked now to be aware of how your words and actions may affect others. While it's not your job to determine how someone will respond to you, discernment is necessary. Be firm yet kind. Keep in mind that people-pleasing will not give you what you truly need. That said, your empathy is beautiful and important. It just has to be balanced in order for you to access its wondrous gifts. Today, celebrate the beauty of your sensitivity and that of others. Yes, Pisces, I say, be yourself, okay? Do it your way, no matter what, and all will be good. And the last card is the Sacred Destiny Oracle card. And the card that came out for you, Pisces, is called Adventures. Lofty Waterfall. Again, water for Pisces. How great is that? Symbolically, water usually relates to emotions. Moving water is moving and fluid emotion. It represents letting go and also to release things. Water also represents spirituality, and moving water can represent spiritual rejuvenation, regeneration, and renewal. Water falling from a great height, such as a lofty waterfall, intensifies every meaning of water. The power of the moving water doesn't allow life to be stagnant. It activates new experiences and adventures. And the sacred landscape wants you to know, Pisces, something exciting is around the corner. You are entering a new frontier filled with expansive energy. Begin to look at your world in new and different ways. Something that you thought was mundane or someone whom you may have overlooked will open the door to new opportunities and a bigger and bolder way of living. So be willing to see the world around you in new ways. Don't be lulled into complacency. This card appears when you are ready to remove your blinders and take action so life doesn't become stagnant and lackluster. It also can signify incredibly spiritual attunement and spiritual voyages. Well, that's great, Pisces, right? So I think you got a good reading here. I thank you for listening and I wish you a wonderful day today. Okay, Pisces, take care and goodbye.